Hi everyone, I am super excited today to show you how to make cinnamon roll cookies. All the flavor that we love in cinnamon rolls are going to be in this cookie, and we're not going to forget that delicious cream cheese frosting that we love on cinnamon rolls. Alright y'all, it couldn't be any simpler than pulling some things out of your pantry and just a few things out of your refrigerator and then make these cookies. Alright, I love the flavor of cinnamon rolls, right? And I try to put them in different things. One of my favorite things that we love in this house is the cinnamon roll poke cake. So, you know what? I've put that down below in my description box so you can check that one out if you want to see how I make that. Alright y'all, I've got my stand mixer here, I've got my ingredients ready. What I'm going to do is show you all the ingredients that we're going to need to make these. Now if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification, and you'll always know when my shows are posted. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so over here we have all the ingredients to make the cinnamon roll cookie, and you're going to need 3 cups of flour, 1 cup of white granulated sugar, 2 eggs that I've brought to room temperature. I've got 1 cup of room temperature butter, got half a teaspoon of salt, 3 teaspoons of baking powder. Alright, we're going to use 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and then we're going to use 1 big whopping tablespoon of vanilla. Now this is all for the cookie part. For the frosting, we're going to use about 2.5 cups of powdered sugar, about 2 to 3 teaspoons of milk, 4 ounces of cream cheese, room temperature, and then I've got half a cup of butter that we're going to use, and it's going to be at room temperature also. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and then we're going to use cinnamon to sprinkle on the top of the frosting. Alright y'all, let me show you how easy it is to put these all together. Alright, so in my large mixing bowl that's attached to my stand mixer here, I'm going to start beating together the 1 cup of sugar with the 1 cup of room temperature butter. And what we're looking for is a nice, light, and fluffy mixture. Alright. Just make sure that every now and then you go in and you scrape down the sides so that we make sure all the ingredients are well incorporated. Alright, that looks very light and very fluffy. Now what we're going to do is add our 2 eggs. I'm going to add them 1 at a time and beat them in. That's 1. Alright, add my last egg. Alright, now what we're going to do is add in our 1 tablespoon of vanilla. And mix that in. Alright. Now what we're going to do is start incorporating our dry ingredients. So we're going to start with our flour, and we need 3 cups. So I'm going to mix in 1 cup at a time. Alright, now I'm going to add my last cup of flour. Alright, my 3 teaspoons of baking powder. This is going to build the cookie up. Half a teaspoon of salt. And I'm going to put in 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. All right, let's go ahead and mix all this up together. All right, so it has all come together. There we go. Just gonna take my spatula here and pull off all the dough. All right, so I've got just a small bowl here, and what I'm gonna do is just put the dough in here. I'm gonna cover it up with some saran wrap. It's gonna go in my refrigerator for about 30 minutes to kind of help solidify the dough, and then we're gonna be back. All right, see you in 30 minutes. All right, y'all, you ready? I've got my oven preheating at 375 degrees. I've taken my cookie dough out of the refrigerator. It's been sitting in there for at least 30 minutes. Now, I've got some cookie sheets here that I've lined with some parchment paper. I'm going to be using a 1-inch cookie scoop to scoop out my dough. I'm going to pull it through the dough and then just scrape along the side there to get a nice even amount like that. And then I'm going to place it right on my tray here. Now, I'm going to use the flat edge of a glass, and what we want to do is smash the cookie down to about, I'm going to say a quarter or almost 1/3 of the way, all right? We don't want it too flat. Don't really flatten it, okay? Now, to keep my dough from sticking to the bottom of the glass, I just cut a piece of parchment paper. I'm going to lay it on top of the dough ball there, and then I'm going to take my glass and just smash it down and count to 3. That's it. Perfect, right there. All right, I'm going to bring you up closer. I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay, so I'm ready to place these in my oven that's been preheating at 375 degrees for about 7 to 9 minutes. We're looking for a nice light brown color on the edges of these cookies. All right, once these have cooled completely, I'm going to come back and show you how to frost these cinnamon roll cookies. All right, I'll be back. All right, y'all, look at these cookies. I've pulled them all out of the oven. They're cooling on the racks here. It made 43 cookies using the 1-inch scoop. All right, let's go ahead now because these cookies are cooling fast, and we're going to go ahead and make the frosting that's going to go on top of these cinnamon roll cookies. All right, y'all, in a medium-sized bowl, I've got 4 ounces of cream cheese, room temperature, and I got half a cup of room temperature softened butter. I'm going to beat this together until it's nice and smooth. All right, it looks really fluffy. We're going to start adding our powdered sugar. All right, I'm going to start by adding half a cup first until I get to about 2½ cups. We want a nice thick batter. All right, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I'm just going to eyeball it here. That looks good. And about 1 to 2 teaspoons of milk. There we go. Oh my gosh, yes. All right, so to start icing my cookies, I'm thinking of a cinnamon roll and how they swirl the icing on top of it. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, I just got a large measuring cup here, and I took a Ziploc bag, put it in there. And then what I'm gonna do is take all the frosting here and put it right into the bag. There we go. You know I tasted some already, y'all. And it is so delicious. All right, I got about 40 cookies to ice. Half of these are going over to my brother's house tomorrow. We're doing a late Christmas with him and his family, so I'll be bringing over half of these cookies. So, all right, now what I'm going to do is pull the bag up over it. I'm trying to get all the air out that I can. Zip it closed. There we go. We got it all the way down to the end. I'm going to go get some scissors and snip off the tip here and start icing. All right, where should we start? We're going to start right here. You're going to start at the center and work your way around and just do a swirl. Just like that. All right, y'all, if you had any questions whether all of that frosting would fit on all of these cookies, look at that. Cinnamon roll cookies. I'm fixing to sprinkle with some cinnamon and give it the final touch. All right, y'all, 43 cookies. 43 cinnamon roll cookies. What do you think? I'm going to take one and try one for you. That is so delicious, y'all. Okay. It's a little crunchy around the edges, and it's soft on the inside. And it has that delicious cream cheese frosting and a little bit of cinnamon on the top. Guess what it tastes like? A cinnamon roll. Alright, y'all, if you want to make yours, I'm telling you, pull some pantry items out, pull some stuff out of your refrigerator, make these. It didn't take long at all. Alright, y'all, please make sure you comment down below. Give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification so you'll know when my shows are posted. Alright, shows like this one here. I will see you on my next episode.